Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, and happy new year. Happy 2017. Yes, we made it. New year, new goals, new everything, girl. Like, we made it to this year. And yeah, this is my first video of 2017. I really wanted my first video to be super useful to you guys, and this is just, as you can tell by the title, all about saving money. Now, we've ended 2016 with a bang. We've spent so much money, whether it be on ourselves or on presents for other people, going on holiday and doing loads of stuff, turning up for that New Year celebration. Trust me, like, so January, people are feeling it. Like, so I thought that with my experience and my expertise, I will show and give you guys different ways to save money. Because my first tip to saving money is you've got to have a goal. You've got to have a reason as to why you want to save money. Now, for some people, it may be that they want to buy a new car this year. Some people just maybe that they want to flaunt this year. They want to spend and buy so many designer stuff. It's up to you what your goal is as to why you want to save money. You've got to first establish your goal as to why you want to save money. The second tip is to establish a budget, establish a number. Basically, how much do you want to save for X, Y, and Z? So if you're buying a new car, for instance, you might want to save 5 grand, you might want to save 10 grand. You might want to buy a brand new car outright rather than paying monthly for it. So you might want to save 15, 20 grand for a new car. That may be you. Step number 3, give yourself a time. Like, it's all good like saying, oh yeah, this is my goal and this is how much I want to save. But if you don't have a time towards it, you could be saving for 10 years and you're not reaching no goal. Like, so give yourself a time and give yourself a realistic time. Like, there's no point saying, oh yeah, I want to save 10 grand by March. You've got only 3 months. How are you going to save 10 grand by March? Unless you win the lottery, or unless, I don't know, you're blessed and you just find 10. I don't know how anybody can get 10 grand in 3 months. For us normal people, it's near enough impossible to get 10 grand in 3 months. So give yourself a realistic time. So I'm going back to the car. If you want to buy a car, let's say by August, you know that you've got to save, let's say 5 grand by August. Then that's something that is realistic depending on how much you earn. Another thing is, another tip, so this will be my 4th tip, I'm losing count now, is you've got to be honest with yourself. Yeah, don't say that yes, you're going to be able to save 5 grand by August, but really and truly you're earning like £100 a month. Like, there's nothing wrong with earning £100 a month. But if you're earning £100 a month, there's no way that you can save 5 grand by August. Like, you've got to be really real with yourself. And apart from just being real about how much you're earning versus how much you want to save, you've also got to be real with yourself and look at your spending habits and be like, look, okay, every Saturday I'm meeting my friends and I'm going out for drinks. It's not a must. Like, it's not every day turn up. It's not every weekend turn up in the club or turn up in the bar having drinks and stuff. First of all, drinks are expensive. And if you're doing it every single week, really and truly, how much are you going to be able to save? All that money that you're spending in turning up in the club or buying drinks and stuff, that could go towards your budget of how much you want to save in a timely manner. So obviously, being honest with yourself is going to reveal some real home truths about how good or how bad your spending habits are. I know I've done this, and boy, when I say I reach some real home truths about spending and stuff like that. So you've got to be really honest with yourself, and you've got to say, okay, what is your vice? So for me personally, I know my vice. I have 2 vices, 3, let me even say: shopping for clothes, buying food, and shopping for makeup. Now, it's been more drowned into me this year is that I can't be watching everybody else, and it's hard. I'm not even gonna lie, being on this YouTube space is so hard. All I do is watch YouTube and watch other influencers, and when you see them buy something and rave so much about it, you want to buy it. Or I know for me, I want to buy it. But I've got to be real with myself. Like, I don't know how they're getting their money. I don't know who's paying them, how much they're getting paid. Is it a credit card? Is it their parents giving them money? Is it their partner buying it for them? Whereas I know with me, everything I do is on me. So I've got to not watch that and not like focus on what other people are doing and trying to be so on trend on YouTube, because I can't be buying every new foundation that comes out. I can't be buying every new mink lash that comes out. These things are not cheap. So I've got to not watch other people and see what other people are buying, and just focus and stay in my own lane. And that's an advice I'll give you guys. Just stay in your own lane, just focus on what you're doing, don't watch anybody else, and find a way around it. So linking onto another tip of mine, which would be tip 5 maybe, I've so lost count, but anyway, another tip is to use a spreadsheet. Now, I'm not good with IT. I'm not good with like Excel and stuff like that. I would be the first to put my hand up and say, but luckily my fiance is, and he's really good at like putting things on a spreadsheet. So get somebody in your family, any of your friends, who's good at doing spreadsheets and breaking things down. And basically what you do on a spreadsheet is put in your yearly income should be at the top or something. I mean, design it how it's going to be best for you, but your yearly income should be at the top. And then split it down into monthly incomes, how much you're going to be receiving every month, and then across this way. So I'm so bad at explaining this, but your yearly income at the top, down is going to be your monthly income, and then you're going to have like January, February, March to December all the way across this way. And each month in each slot you're going to put down what your expenditure is. So your bills, so could be your phone bill, it could be your paying for your car, it could be I don't know, paying off a credit card, it could be paying your light bill, your gas, your electricity, whatever your outgoings are. It should be stated each month what it is. And then what you should do then is deduct how much you get taxed out of that as well. So when you have your yearly income, have the deduction of what your tax is and everything like that. So if you're paying, like obviously in the UK we pay NI and we pay tax, and we also pay for our people that went to uni, we pay our student loans back and things like that. So everything should be deducted out, so you have a set how much you earn a year and a set how much you get monthly after tax. And then at the bottom I've put, for example, I've put how much I'm left with. Then I will take a big cut of that out, and that goes straight into savings. I don't see that money. It's painful, but I don't see that money. Now the rest that I'm left with, how am I going to deal with this now? And then I just budget. Honestly, that's all I do. So for example, I know I love to shop with my makeup, clothes, that's like me, hair, anything beauty, I love to shop. So for this year I'm budgeting £50 a month, and that £50 a month I don't have to spend it every single month. So for example, if I wanted to do a haul on this channel, then I will maybe save up 4 or 5 months of £50. So if it's 5 months, that's what, £250. And then I will then know that I've got a lump sum of £250 that I can go and shop with, do makeup, hair, beauty, clothing, fashion, whatever. And then I can come sit here and do that haul for you guys if that's how I want to do it. Find a way around your vice. That's basically what I want to say. Now, another tip of mine that I've been doing since last year, and it has actually helped me, once I've put that money into savings, whatever's left in my account technically is mine to spend however I want to spend it. But because I want to like save more than my agreed monthly save, what I do is weekly I give myself a budget. So as long as I've got a full tank of petrol in my car, that's great. I will take £20 out from the cash machine, that's great, and I leave my card at home for the week. A full tank of petrol is not going to finish in 3 days, so there's no need for me to carry my card around with me. I take £20 out for the week, so that forces me to either, I'm stuck with that £20 if I want to buy food outside for lunch at work. That's all I've got, so I've got to really budget how much I want to spend on lunch daily. Or I can just take food from home, so that £20 can stretch me a lot further. My card's at home, there's no taking a card and impulse buying because I don't have my card on me. By the end of the month, you realise that you've only ended up spending £80. Maybe, let's say £150, because obviously you've got to consider the petrol in the car. Then that's it. That's all you need to spend monthly. Like, just really live a simple life. So that should be tip number 6 or 7. I don't even know. Now, my last tip is to check your bank statement regularly. Like when I say check it regularly, like I'm now developing this habit where I check it every morning, like because I want to know what's coming in and what's going out. As much as I've got my spreadsheet on Excel, as much as I keep my card at home and only taking out £20 per week, I want to see what's happening to my account, because sometimes money could be coming out of your account that has nothing to do with you, and if you don't check your account every single day, you're just not gonna know. You're just losing money. That's my tips, guys. I hope this is a very useful video for you guys for 2017, and I hope that you can use these tips to help you throughout the year, not just for January. I know I stressed a lot that we're all broke in January, but honestly this is for the whole year. So yes guys, if you want me to do more life tips and more life videos and lifestyle videos like this, definitely thumbs up this video. It will give me an inkling to know that this is the type of things you like to see from me, and also comment down below any other videos like this that you want me to do, any life hacks or life tip videos. I'll be grateful and so happy to do them for you. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, guys. There is a red button below here. Subscribe to this channel, and there's a bell right next to it. Click that bell just so that you get notified every time that I upload a video. And yeah guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.